I just finished Reign's Congressional Day of Action, and it was a really powerful, powerful day. And if you ever get the opportunity to come to Washington, D.C. and lobby Congress for efforts and initiatives that are personal to you or things that you want to do on behalf of others, I really highly recommend it. And the power of sitting in front of not only just your representative, but the representatives of others that you know, state to state, and sharing your experiences and your story to influence and reflect change in policy and legislation. I think that it's, some of the best work and most important work that I'll do in my life, and especially with respect to protecting children's rights and survivors' rights and access to resources. I have to say that there is nothing that touches me deeper than using my voice and my own personal story, however challenging and sometimes triggering that may be, to know that I am influencing policy and legislation in the way that it was done for me to have what I've had and the justice that I've received in my own life. Very hard won, but it took people that were doing what I was doing and that I did do today to get those policies passed. And that's not lost on me. And so that's why I continue to advocate. So I'm just so grateful. I attended a congressional hearing today as well for the Take It Down Act, and Take It Down has passed. It still needs to be signed into law. Obviously, there's still some other steps involved, but it was a really big win today for the Take It Down Act, and shout out to AOC. She was there today, and, she's a part of this bill and in using her voice. And so it was really amazing to see different congressional leaders associated with this bill supporting it and speaking on it in real life at a congressional hearing, and just using their voices and using the strength of their position. And so that was absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I will be back on the Hill, and this time for circus arts advocacy and policy and legislation. I am so excited to meet with Senator Blumenthal's office of Connecticut. He is, a brilliant senator who was instrumental in the creation and the passage of the U.S. Center for Safe Sport. And we are going to be discussing safe art or safe circus, which hopefully will become a law, some type or piece of legislation, because it can mean so many things when you are in the process of creating a new representation of a space to regulate it and to influence it. So I'm looking forward to seeing him and to discussing how we can move forward with his office. So stay tuned.